Today is a sad day because today the very private funeral of Martin Naughton is taking place. And I just want to put on the record of this House my appreciation, and I'm sure it's shared by everyone here, of the immense contribution that Martin Naughton has made to Ireland in so many different ways. He and his wonderful wife, Carmel, have been tremendous philanthropists, quietly and effectively. They've endowed many, many institutions. They gave 25 million euros to Trinity College. They endowed Irish language faculties in the Notre Dame University in Indiana. They made a huge contribution towards the rebuilding of the Lyric Theatre in Belfast. Carmel has served on the National Gallery. The things they have done for education and for science and research and for good causes, Kylemore Abbey, supporting so many good causes in Ireland. It's an endless list, and I couldn't possibly do it justice here, just from memory. But what I do want to say is this, that over and above all of that, he ran a business, a very, very substantial business. And he and Lachlan Quinn built it up to a tremendous employer in the northeastern region of this country. And he did so with kindness, fairness, and extremely hard work and business acumen, which was a joy to behold. But the last thing I want to say is this. I'll ask you here, look. He was a totally decent, kind man. He was a pleasure to meet. He was a friend to me and my wife. He was such a generous host. He always thought the best of people that he dealt with. And he was, for all his wealth, which was significant, he was not spoiled by it in any way at all. Many people who accumulate huge amounts of wealth go off into the stratosphere and live a life which is unlike the rest of us. But he remained, Martin Naughton, a thoroughly decent, kind, gentle man, humble in many ways, but also realistic about the things he could do to benefit his country. And I just want to say on my behalf, and I think I speak for everybody in this House, that we send our deepest sympathy to his beloved and loving wife, Carmel, and to Fiona, Neil and Fergal and their partners, and to his grandchildren who he loved so much, on the loss of, he wasn't a patriarch, just the most decent man that one could hope to meet. And if this can be said about him finally, if his death brings an end to all of the friendships that he made, that's bad enough. But it should also, his career and his kindness and his personality should be never forgotten and should be a model for everybody who has the luck and the good fortune to be in a position to engage in patriotism on behalf of his country. And I'd say finally, he served on the Council of State when I was a member of that. And I remember he was appointed to it by Mary McAleese when she was president. And he was a really effective member of that body on the one occasion that I was there where the constitutionality and the necessity for legislation was considered. In every sense, he was a true patriot and a real example for us all. Thank you.
Very well, good.